Guess what?
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
And hello, thank you for stopping by yet another edition of the Massachusetts Reviews channel of YouTube for a Wild Card Wednesday on August 2nd, 2023. And if you've been living on a rock, the only admittance fee is a beverage. Just bring a beer, wine, or spirit, really any adult beverage you want. And we're going to have some fun. The only thing that'll ruin fun, however, is if you're a douche. Don't be a douche, you douche.
If you're a douche, don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche. Wait a minute. Whoa. Don't be a douche. And our fellow panelists, once again for the evening, will be from New Jersey, the one and only, the Alex the Beer Master.
What's up, everybody?
There he is. Beer Master. Bumpy Road Brews, right down below, New Hampshire. Hello, Bumpy Road Brews.
Cheerios.
The Nose of Knowledge is next from all the way in Oregon. We have the Beer Man.
Cheers.
Oh, you know this guy, hopefully. Thomas Massachusetts, a beer reviews. All right. And Ryan's beer reviews. And his ever-loving relationship with the Nightbot. Hello, Ryan's beer reviews. If you need a link, let us know. So, again, how we do it on this program is we're going to go around. We're going to do round one, presentations of our beverages and pouring. And then round two will be the actual reviews. And we'll go back around one more time to do final thoughts and scores. So let's go and do that now. Oops, wrong button. Let's go do that now, starting with Alex, the Beer Master, for his beverage showcase.
Well, we got the 450 North Hawaiian Juice Bomb Pop.
Ooh. Good $10 beer.
Oh,
No,
nice.
it's not no $10 bill. Beer. Hell no. No, I wish it was. But yeah, we're gonna pour this up as long as it doesn't
I
explode.
don't wish that you would spend $10 on beer.
It doesn't, which is good. Let's pour this up, shall we?
Let's get the close-up.
You shall.
In his favorite glassware.
Yep.
Who's the brewery on this?
It is 450 North, the one you've had a couple
Oh,
of years.
yeah, that's a nice $8 can.
Hell yeah. So
Fourth
that's
one.
what?
Did you say 450 North?
Yep.
All right.
So yeah, this is looking delicious. I'll give you a smell and taste next time around. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
Cheerios.
Yeah, it looks orangey though. Just to let you know, it looks orangey. So we're good.
Let's go over to Bumpy Road.
So I got an interesting one because this brewing company hasn't really made a bunch of beers, as far as I know, at least ones that are distributed out. Like they kind of have like their set ones that you see all the time. They're out of Vermont, and I believe. Let me check that. They're out of Vermont, yeah, Burlington, Vermont, to be exact. And they have like their Switchback Ale and their Doyle's, Irish Stout. And they have things like that. But they just started coming out with some new ones. This is one of the new ones
There you go.
that I saw. This one's a double IPA. It's called Gemini Cat.
That's cool.
Okay. And it's 9.1%
Whoa. All right.
ABV. Yeah, they went big. I guess they were going big or going home. I don't know.
IPA. Wow.
It says aromas of juicy strawberries, playfully paired with pink lemonade notes.
Nice.
I don't know if they've like made this like a shandy or fruit thing, but we're about to find out. It is a couple months old. It's pretty much 2 months exact to the day, to the T. So let's just see. Shall we?
Oh yeah, what's the brewery? Legendary Beer Man.
Switchback, and I'm bumpy.
I know that.
Yeah,
It's one of the
Switchback
bees.
Brewery.
Switchback Brewery. Okay.
Yeah.
That does sound different.
So yeah, it's got kind of a sudsy, slightly frothy, whitish head with a slightest off white kind of yellowish hue to it. The beer itself is yellow. It's like a melted lemon lollipop. It does have a little bit of like an unfiltered look to it, but you can see through it, as you can see my fingers. So not completely hazy or anything like that, but maybe unfiltered. So we'll get around to everything else when we come back. Cheers.
Interesting. Yeah.
Cheers.
All right, let's go to Oregon with the beer man. See what he's.
Legendary Beer Man.
Hi.
Hello.
This is one that Bill gave me, and I already told him previously in the last show on the chat that I was going to probably do this. So, but this is from AleSmith Brewing Company out of San Diego. It's their Speedway Stout at 12%.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good beer. Had it.
I had it a while back, but I can't remember how it tasted. So
I had some variants of it too, and it's good.
yeah, I've had the variant too. Yep.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good.
$10 barrel aged one. The barrel aged ones are like $10, I think, or something.
Holy crap! Yeah, but they're good stuff though.
So here we go with the scenario.
the scenario. I love it.
Nice dark, almost like a yellowish olive like looking colored head, at least in the light I have. That's weird, but yeah, it looks really good. Can't wait to dive into this. Smells great. Cheers.
It'll be delicious, beer man. That'll be good. Yeah. Remember when they used to come out in only the 750 bombers? And you definitely had to commit with the AB. I forget what the ABV range is, but you definitely had to commit to drinking that with a few people. Unless shout outs to last beer, Josh. Unless you're Josh and you just open one of those things just by yourself during an evening. Used to be showing up in the chat going, I got a 22% stout or whatever. I'm like, what the hell? Anyways, this beer looked kind of interesting, seeing as I'm in the state of Massachusetts, and this is not a Massachusetts beer. However, by way of Greenlee, Colorado, and the WeldWorks Brewing Company, they did a collaboration with our Vitamin C Brewing Company up here in Weymouth, Massachusetts, for a beer, a hazy New England IPA. If you couldn't have guessed what that's going to be, in collaboration. Come on, no. Zoom in. There you go. In collaboration with the Vitamin C at 6.5%.
Wow.
Nautical terms. The nautical, or just nautical terms. There you go. So yeah, Greenlee, Colorado is where WeldWorks is. Again, 6.5%. It says this was canned on the 12th of May, 2023. It's about, no pun intended, high times that we drink this. And the only thing I can find for a commercial description seems to, well, the first place I found one after searching for a little while was on Total Wine's website, and they say hazy double India Pale Ale. This is definitely not double. At WeldWorks, being dialed in as a way of life, helping to ensure outstanding excellence in craft beer service and beyond. Enjoy. So no, I guess that was not a commercial description, and no, I cannot find one. If you go on Untappd, they just say hazy IPA. No shit. All right, so I'm gonna. This might be good to not have a description of any kind and let me use a dirty glass. Let me determine what this is. I can't even tell you what hops is in this. I don't even find this beer on their website. Maybe I'll go look around.
It's probably brand new, maybe.
Maybe. Some websites are like that. Okay, so I have a littler glass, but here's your appearance. You have a one finger head, maybe in a different style glass. It would be a more narrow or more higher foam looking head. It is a very pale, yellowy orangish color, with a nice sudsy looking head with some moderate looking carbonation. So looks to be the part of a good New England.
Oh yeah.
IPA. That smells pretty good. All right, we'll get back to my review in a little while. Let's go around to round two and start our reviews, shall we? With Alex, the in the 450 North beer.
Yes, as we can see, it's a little orangey and stuff like that. Kind of has this, cool color, slurpy look. I'm surprised they don't have the lid, because normally when you get the 450 North, it has the lid on it, looking like a Slurpee, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
So
The
yeah,
double one, the clear one. Yeah.
yeah. So that's what we got here. All the different colors. You could smell that pineapple or mango and whatever they have. Even though there's no mango probably in here, because the bomb pops don't have mangoes. They have the red, the white, and the blue. Although they do have other colors, which have been called something else, and I can't remember what it was, but it's from another country. I can't remember what it's called, but this one is the American version, even though it has different colors. At least, in my opinion, it has the red and it only has actually one color though, red and green. So that's not always the case in my book. That's always been red, white, blue, meaning it's the red, I think it's the cherry, the white is the lime, and the blueberry. The blue is the raspberry, blue raspberry or something like that. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. Let's see what it smells like.
Shell.
Yeah, that smells like a candy, orange, bomb pop, whatever they're trying to do here. Because again, this is not the red, white, and blue ones as I had last year. You guys saw me do with that beer. Man, this smells really good. Let's get into it. Cheers.
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 Cheers. Lunch. There, I was late on that.
Yeah, you do taste that orange, I guess pineapple, whatever flavor they have in this. Little citrus, little sedative in the chest there, like a little heartburn.
Acidic.
Yes, exhibit. Yes, thank you. But I get these all the time. I don't get heartburn. I only get heartburn because of this. It's not true heartburn because I don't really truly get heartburn. So it goes down nice. It's not as dry. It's again a lot of orange and stuff like that. I don't taste any. There might be other flavors, but that orange is the dominant one. Again, it's a fruit punch technically. It says Hawaiian juice, so it has that taste to it, which it should be. And I think there is a Hawaiian juice. I think there's truly a Hawaiian juice somewhere. I think we've had Hawaiian juice years ago. I think.
You talking about Hawaiian punch?
Maybe that's what they're talking about, yeah. But this says Hawaiian juice, so I guess it's based off Hawaiian punch.
I think the logo is similar to that. Hey,
They have a Hawaiian punch. They have a Hawaiian punch tropical bomb pop with the green, red, and orange. That's exactly what you're getting there.
Well, beer man, as I've said before,
Google
you
knows
know it all.
not me.
That's what about you. So I was right. There is a Hawaiian punch juice bomb pop. Yeah, so I was right on that then. Okay. All right,
Nice.
good. Finally. I thought I was wrong because you never know. They can make these things up and might not be based on anything, but it is, so it's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You got that orange, the green. You get everything like the legendary beer man just said. But it's more orange. I don't taste that lime or the red. Because the red, as far as I know, would be a cherry. Because that's always the case, even if it's red, white, and blue or whatever. I'm assuming. But obviously the green I'm assuming is a lime. And what's the other flavor legendary? Beer man?
I forgot. lime, orange, and whatever the
Blue
red one.
blue raspberry, I think.
Blue raspberry. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, no, the blues raspberry would be in the American version, not the Hawaiian version. I don't think.
Or maybe it's just raspberry.
Yeah, who knows? I don't
Or
know.
strawberry.
But the red, white, and blue, yeah, you're right. It has the blue raspberry. But yeah,
I think it's just a weird pineapple kind of mix, like a blue Hawaiian tropical drink.
most likely you're right on that. Yeah, because I never heard of this one. I've heard of Hawaiian drinks, but not this.
Never
yeah.
assume, Alex, says Thrash Life. Never assume.
Yeah, so it's very good. If you can get it, I don't want to continue on. It's just very acidic, and it's very delicious. But if you want to drink a juice bomb kind of beer, this is perfect. 450 North does a great job. So please try to get this. There are different variants of it. You know, this one and, you know, all different stuff. So check it out. Watch there.
I said not sedative, acidic.
Acidic. Thank you.
Acidic like no.
But try to get it, please. It's very
Drinks like
good.
Saturday.
Just to let you know, you do get a little heartburn when you're drinking this, but it's very refreshing, though. All right, just check it out, see what you think of it. I'll give you the rating and stuff like that next time around.
Special report from East Coast Liquor Reviews in Rhode Island.
Taylor,
We'll see what he's bringing
Right.
tonight. Oh, sir.
Sorry, I was late. I was making some food, so I was just finishing eating.
it's okay.
So I took a ride to, where was it? Braintree, Massachusetts.
Sure did.
They had a Total Wine over there. Now I remember going to Total Wine when I was in Florida, and they had some good whiskeys and stuff. So I went there today, and I don't know, their selection was a little lackluster. It's a lot of brands that you really have not heard of. I feel like they do like a lot of like smaller distributors or smaller distilleries. But I got a bourbon, and I thought this was pretty unique just by the stats it's got. This is Clyde Mays single barrel. So it's aged 5 years. It's a single barrel select, especially exclusively for Total Wine and more. Barrel was 958. Really cool looking label. It's got this awesome like dark green and gold color scheme going on. So as far as aesthetics, I was like, this is nice. So yeah, aged for 5 years in charred American oak barrels. It's 104 proof, 52% alcohol by volume. And on the back, so it is Clyde Mays. It says distilled in Indiana, bottled by Conaca Brands, Bloomington, Indiana. So I think it's MGP. Is Indiana bourbon is typically MGP, which is what is it? Mutual Grain Products or something like that.
Midwest Grain Products.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, mine was terrible. Yeah, Midwest. Yes, what Eric said. Midwest Grain Products. But a lot of people do that. MGP apparently makes a lot of distillate, and then they blend different age stuff together, and they have their own products. But yeah, so I was curious about this because I do have a bottle that I really enjoy. This is Willet, 54.4% alcohol by volume, 108.8 proof, 4-year straight rye. Do they give the mash bill? Probably have to look up the mash bill afterwards, but yeah, close to ABV. I was just, the Willet is actually like $67, $68. This was $58. So I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. It was the last bottle on the shelf. Let's crack it open. So it's the first time I've ever had it. So definitely going to take that into consideration. Sometimes,
That's a brand the Clyde Mays is a brand originally out of Alabama.
yes. Yep.
And they do their own stuff, but maybe
Yeah, this one personally says, distilled in Indiana. It doesn't actually say it's MVP.
yeah.
But I know typically when it says something like that, it's MGP, and then we're saying bottled by means that they took some barrels and blended it together and then had some samples for this Total Wine. You're just gonna kind of. So this is essentially like a one-off, if you really think about it, because it's a single barrel, and the fact that it's Clyde Mays collaboration with Total Wine. in Braintree, Massachusetts. So probably won't be able to see this again. Last bottle, so I thought it was worth it. Let's pour it up.
Cheers.
You might find more.
Or whatever.
Well, not this. It's a single barrel, so it technically is something that you would kind of going to be hard to repeat.
I get you. Oh, they only make it once in a while. Okay, all right. I get you.
Yeah, whatever distillate went into one barrel is unblended. So when you get other whiskeys and bourbons, technically they're blending all different kind of barrels to get their flavor profile. So you're only getting that one barrel that one time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you'll try a new one each time. Okay.
Basically, yes.
So if it is a single barrel, it's probably not a blend of MGP products, right?
Probably not. It's probably
They
just
probably just bought a barrel.
one distillation that they've done over there and just aged it for that many years.
See, that's that. I don't know. It seems weird that they would be buying distill it from somebody else and then make single barrel selects. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I don't think that works like that.
Anyways,
Yeah, I digress. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
I can't tell if it's actually them who makes it. I'd say nice amber in appearance. Not much viscosity. There's a little bit of alcohol legs, but definitely looks a little bit thinner than, let's say, like the Willet. Nose.
Will it knows?
Will it knows? We'll find out. Stay tuned, Tanner, for the full review.
Okay, I'm sorry. Cheers.
Oh, you're good. We'll get to you. Where are we at after? Wait a minute. We're
Forgot
here.
for a second. We did a full-on review on Beer Man.
Here we are. After Beer Man, you are golden. Hey, it's Bumpy's turn.
So this beer is doubly hopped with Gemini. Doubly hopped with Gemini. Gemini hops. Never heard of them. Nope, they're not on my hop chart. Must be a new hop out there. It definitely smells of strawberry. It's kind of like Bazooka Joe strawberry bubblegum smell. But it doesn't smell like bubblegum that you get like out of a Belgian yeast. It does smell artificial almost, but it still smells like an IPA. There's some malt presence in there. What the hell did I just smell?
What? Good question.
Maybe a little bit of an orange, citrusy type aroma as well. But yeah, mostly they do say pink lemonade notes. So citrusy, I'm going orange citrusy. But yeah, it smells like fake pink Bazooka Joe or whatever bubblegum. Strawberry aroma. But then there is a malt sweetness still. All right. Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers. Please be delicious.
I don't think so.
Yes.
It's bready. It's got this kind of like zestiness to it. A little bit grassy. Bitterness is, I'd say, higher side of moderate. Lasting bitterness. Hints of strawberry.
Ooh, strawberry. That's cool.
Strawberry.
It does have a little, like a slight kind of tea note, like an orange tea right up front. This is 2 months old. I'm not saying that it should be switching over at that point, but you start to get some tea notes, then usually it's something with the hops starting to fade. Yeah, it's a bready maltiness, a little bit of a grain flavor in there as well, and bitterness it's up there. I'd say on this one, like I said, I think moderately high, maybe a little bit grassy, a little bit woodsy type finish on it with the hop bitterness. Um, Getting some hop burn feel in the throat, or that could be the 9.1% ABV. I don't know. I know that I'm pretty buzzed from the last beer that I had on Beer Man. So, yeah, back to back, pretty large beers. Yeah, this definitely, it doesn't drink like a New England style IPA. It doesn't look like a New England style IPA. They don't call it a New England style IPA. It drinks like an American, I would say, like an American IPA. They say pink lemonade. I mean, I'm getting like some citrusy, but to me, I think it's kind of coming off more orange forward than like a pink lemonade. But definitely the strawberry thing that they talk about is present both mostly in the aromas, but it is present on the palate as well. Yeah, as far as balance goes, I mean, this is a little bit off balance. It does have a bit more bitterness than like a sweeter malt presence to balance anything out. And yeah, not a ton of just not a ton of malt flavor. I mean, not a ton of hop like flavors going on. It's kind of just a couple little notes and bitterness to finish it off. So I'll have a score when we go back around. I'll have a score on the switchback. Switchback.
I'll have to try that beer. I'll have to try that brewery. I'll have to see if I can find it.
Yeah, their switchback ale is nice.
Switchback ale. I'll have to look for that.
That's the one that they've been just brewing forever.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks,
See if I
Bumpy.
can look for it, Bumpy, and we'll do a review, all right? If I find it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys will have to do a
Examination. Yes.
examination.
And remember, beer helps.
All right, cool. Beer does help. Well,
Yeah. Okay.
you have it in the right proportion.
Oh, let's do it.
Beerman turn in Colorado.
All right. So Speedboy Scout, AleSmith, 12%. Let's give it a nosers.
Hell yeah.
Well, you definitely get the deep roasted malt, kind of the chocolate, slight coffee kind of thing, espresso-y coffee.
Yeah.
But you're getting a big like whiff of like a sweetness, like the caramels or toffee, or like a real nicely burnt caramel, kind of very nice. It smells so good. It's got a sweetness, but it's also got like almost a smokiness from the roasted malts. It's very wow, dude. It's got to be an American Imperial too. I'm not getting any like hoppiness, but I definitely there is like a slight sting of hop, like bitterness that comes through, but it's very well balanced with the sweetness of the roasted malts and the acridity of the roasted malts and this and that. You know, like acrid kind of like a burnt, steeped coffee kind of chocolate, baker's chocolate kind of thing. But very nice. Hell yeah, dude. Opaque, can't see through it. Very almost like olive colored, or in my light right now, I have it dimmed, but it brought out more of an olive kind of deep tan, kind of khaki colored head. Very nice retention. I mean, the retention's not. It's actually good for a stronger beer. It's still keeping a nice little rim of foam up on the top there. Opaque. It looks like oil. It's dark brown. I mean, you can't see through that son of a bitch at all. Let's drink.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
These be delicious. Cheers.
Cheerios.
It is good. I know that. Because I've had it.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's got some fruit, like a plummy raisin fruit with caramel, toffee. What kind of tangy on the tongue. The body's a little lighter than I would have thought. It's more like a full medium. It's not full on full. It's more quaffable. It's easier to take down. It's definitely tangy, almost like a sour tang or a tartness.
Like that.
like
Coffee.
a tart cherry. Yeah, like tart cherry mixed with like coffee, espresso-y coffee, like a dark roast coffee. And then you're getting like a slight hint of like, or a big hit actually of like a chocolate bar, like a baker's chocolate bar, or like a dark chocolate. It's very nice. Like a sweeter dark chocolate, more than semi-sweet, just very nice. Royal chocolate. Fuck yeah. This is like cherry raisins, caramel toffee. It's got kind of there's sizzle that goes over the tongue and mouth and palate, and it kind of goes down a little bit dry and alcoholic like. You get a little bit of alcohol burn going down the throat. It's so drinkable though. It's very scary. Like I just want to keep going. There's definitely a bitterness. It's definitely an American stout.
Do you feel any burning in the chest too? You said
I get a little in the throat, like right here, right in the Adam's apple area, and then like kind of down into there. And
it's because that's the 12%. I mean, obviously you're gonna taste that. You're
right down the waterfall. Yeah,
that's a good beer for winter. Say that.
Damn good beer for winter. This is a
yeah.
really good beer. Very American forward for sure. Does have hops. I don't know exactly what the fuck I'm tasting, but there is some bitterness from hops. So it's definitely kind of American calculated. But cheers. Good beer.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Hey, hello, Captain Bampton.
Cheers.
Watching that band Airborne last night.
Hey, beer man, I hope you have a couple cans of that just to enjoy whenever.
I can get it again.
Then you're good.
This
It's a
one I
good beer.
can get on a regular basis.
Yes, you're good then. Awesome. And get the variants too, because they're good too.
All right. Thanks, beer man. We're going to do a whiskey.
Excuse me,
man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. The website, it's like Eric said, one of them is their Alabama style. They have a bourbon, special reserve, cask strength, and a rye. This is a specially selected for Total Wine single barrel rye whiskey, 104 proof. Very similar as far as stats to this one. Nose, it has. So I had to smell a little bit out of the bottle.
Yeah.
This is way more citrus candy than Willet, but this is very reminiscent of that. It seems a little bit more laid back. Even though they're very close in proof, that just seems to have such more of a dominant aroma as far as the citrus candy. But I'm getting a lot of caramel, vanilla, a little bit of like dill, a little bit of that like dill pickle you kind of get with some rye. Spice.
Dilly.
All right. Thank you, Keith. Woo.
little bit of spice. Yeah, it smells very good. I'm actually really excited to try this. I haven't even took a sip yet. So cheers.
Cheers.
Please.
Cheers.
There's a big citrus candy hit on the back end, but you get hit with some stronger flavors up front. You get that spice, a little bit of bakery spice. Go for another sip.
And everything nice.
I haven't really had much. I don't think have I had any whiskey today? No, not really. Caramel, almost like a buttery toffee. It does have a very sticky viscosity / mouthfeel. Definitely some heat on the back end, though. It's pretty good. It's solid. I definitely think it needs to be one. It's going to be one of those products where the more you sip on it, you pick up more of the flavors. But my initial impression is, it's that big citrus candy bomb, caramel bomb. I like it. It's very reminiscent of the Willet, but I'm going to have to do a blind comparison. I think that would be the best way to decide. But I would definitely still go this, even though this is 4 years. 4 years, couple proof higher. This is 5 year single barrel. Also, this one was if it's distilled in probably aged in Indiana, whereas this one is aged in Kentucky. So you can see the difference with the age and the barrels and heat, temperature and stuff like that. But overall, it's pretty good. I definitely enjoy it. I think it's a solid product, and yeah, well, I'm gonna keep sipping on it, and I'll have some more thoughts next time around. Cheers, guys.
All right. Cheers, Mr. Tanner. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Try to keep this order proper. I wouldn't want to forget somebody and then people getting angry. It's only a beer.
Let's say Carrot Trip. Keep it up.
It's only an alcohol program. Get real, people. Anyways, for those that may be coming in a little bit later, Captain Bampton and Keith Farron. We got Angie that came on a little bit later after we started. I am going to be drinking. Oh, yeah. Fuck me. Yeah, that's right. Thrash Life came in a little bit later, too. This is the WeldWorks Brewing Company in Greenlee, Colorado. It's their collaboration with, of all things, Vitamin C Brewing Company. Nautical Seas. Nautical Terms, a hazy New England IPA, 6.5%. I still cannot find any goddamn information on this beer on any walks of life through a Google search. So I have no idea what's in this beer besides hops, obviously. But that's part of the beer, part of an IPA experience. There's some different kind of hops. Could even be a single hop variety, but if it was a single hop variety, I think the brewery would be doing a better job telling you that. So here's where the head was at one point. It's got a really nice lacing to it for the most part. Not super. Yeah, it's a little thick, I guess. The lacing there. It has a lemony, orangey kind of a color, maybe more lemony in the light on the camera here. Moderate carbonation. I am getting some condensation off of the glass. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see some of the carbonation, maybe. There you go. All right, moderate carbonation. And again, I'm not even gonna. I mean, only my nose will be able to tell me maybe what kind of hops are in this, but since I don't know, I'm not gonna make any claims like I know what's going on here. I'm getting a lemon lime. There you go, lemon limey kind of a note in there. I'm getting an oatiness in the background. I'm getting like a really ripe. That might be grapefruit, like a really ripe grapefruit or a blood orangey kind of a note. Maybe that's a really ripe grapefruit that you've just squeezed freshly. I think that's along the lines of what that is. It's a little dank and herbaceous in the background too. There's a little bit of a, as Ryan's beer reviews would say once on a recent beer review, a little Mary Jane quality to it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, just a little bit of that, but I am getting something dank all the way in the background, but it's coming out enough that I noticed that. Cool. Yeah, I am getting the oatiness to this, so I'm guessing what the flaked oats. Anything else in that? White bready malt, lemon limey, kind of a thing. So cool. Prost. Let's try this. WeldWorks and Vitamin C collaboration.
Please be delicious.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm not thirsty. No. Nice lacing throughout that glass. Lemon lime, Gatorade, almost kind of a quality. Maybe not. Well, I would say it's dry, so nothing in that sweetness category. The more that I get down the glass, I'll do a little swirl job here. The more I get the oatiness and that dank herbaceous quality to it. Yeah, very ripe grapefruit flavor from a juicy perspective. A juicy, ripe grapefruit juice. There you go. On that one. Dank, definitely. There's the oatiness in there, definitely. I'd say it's dry. Yeah, there's maybe a little bit of like I'm not saying anything like a goza or anything like that from a souring perspective. But maybe just it's saying nautical terms. I don't know if they were trying to play up on that little theme or whatnot. But I might be getting a touch of, yeah, I might be getting a touch of a sea salty quality to it. Now, don't think salty. Don't think like super salty or anything, but I think I'm getting a touch of that. And with that lemon lime element, it's coming across almost like a lemon lime Gatorade kind of a thing. So kind of interesting there. I don't know. I'm sure there are different hops and ones escaping me that can give you that limey flavor. It's not strata. Anyways, but light on the medium side, on the lighter side of medium for the body. It's pretty confirming while holding it in the mouth. It's pretty moderate to fizzy, to pretty fizzy on the carbonation. It's crisp, obviously, and refreshing as all hell. It's definitely a unique take on the New England style IPA. I feel with that lemon lime and the sea saltiness in there, but still pretty good. It doesn't have the most luxurious, pillowy, smooth mouthfeel. I could use more flaked oats or white wheat malt maybe to give it even a softer, silkier mouthfeel. And I don't know if it's the carbonation, the feel of the carbonation that I don't like. It might be what it is, or too heavy on the carbonation. I think if somehow the bubbles are a little bit smaller and finer, it would be a little bit more smoother on the texture of the beer as well. It'd be a little bit more quaffable at that point. But this is still a pretty good beer. It's not going to get any less than a B plus, but we'll see as we go through our final ratings what I actually am going to end up giving that beer. So very unique beer collaboration. Colorado and Vitamin C Brewing. Pretty good. A Vitamin C being SEA, because it's by the water in Weymouth, Massachusetts. All right, let's go back round 3 now. We're going to do final thoughts and grades of our products this evening. Going back over to Alex, the beer master.
Well, it was a good beer. I think I liked it. I drank it all because I was thirsty. But yeah.
You think you liked it?
Yeah, I do. I think it's delicious. Is it the best one? No. But I do like it. I do like this beer. I'm gonna give it an 86. It's a very good beer, very delicious. Again, not used to these tropical flavors, even though I like tropical beer, tropical stuff. Not used to the tropical flavor of the bomb pop. So that's what's going on there. So I'll give it an 86. It's very delicious. And if you can get it, please do. Please do. Let me know what you think of it. Again, no, when I had the bomb pop from Modified Brewing, that was delicious. This is delicious too, but that had ice cream in it, so it was a different one. When you saw the blue and everything, you know, the blue raspberry and all that. But yeah, I like this one. I'll give it an 86, but I like the other one better that I had last year. Except, again, it's different brewery, though. Okay, let's make that clear. It's different brewery. So, yeah. So if you can get it, please do. I mean, I honestly, if I find a bomb pop beer, regardless if it's what brewery it is, it gets a chance because this is still delicious. Again, this is a tropical version of the bomb pop series, regardless if it's 450 North or if it's another brewery. It doesn't matter to me. Still a bomb pop beer. So it's good. It's good. So if you can get it, please do.
That's awesome.
Widowmaker.
If you can get
Does
it,
that
that's all.
glass come with that beer?
And Tanner's trying to talk. He's muted himself.
No, it was $10.
Oh, nice.
It's a Colts glass, and this was a $15 4-pack.
A Stang, as they call that.
Dang, yeah.
Super fresh, 7/26/2023. So
All right, we'll get a secondary
Do
review.
you want me to do the shout outs or do the next time around?
Yeah, we're going to do one more round.
All right,
Like,
thanks.
we're going to do one more round that looks like this, and we'll do all the shout outs then.
All right, brother. That's
Thanks,
it.
Alex. How you
86.
doing, man?
Just
for this beer, it's not really exciting my palate. I wouldn't personally pick it up again. Yes, they are hitting the strawberry notes. Gemini hops, I don't know. I never heard of them, like I said. They must give off strawberry notes, I'm guessing. It's kind of a weird, almost artificial Bazooka Joe strawberry bubblegum type note, but it's a store shelfie for the most part. I mean, I think that I would enjoy more often than not a Samuel Adams brew over this beer. It's just a generic IPA. I mean, it's a big one. It's 9.1%, but it's like not super exciting either. And yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna score it out of 36. I'm just gonna call it good. 36 out of 40, out of 50. I mean, yeah, I'm doing 50-point inspection still. That's right. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, woo.
Yeah, I don't recommend it, but I mean, if you want to experience some weird like pink strawberry bubblegum in an IPA, a double IPA, then go for it.
All right. Well, shit.
It's Gemini Cat from Switchback Brewing Company.
Gemini. Beerman said that's got strawberry, eucalyptus, rosemary for cocktail, honeydew. Milling.
From GreatLakeHops.com.
Yeah.
All right. That's not just a clever name. It is what's in the beer.
It sounds interestingly weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bumpy.
Uh,
Beerman said.
so I have some last thoughts, and I'll give a score for sure. I'm getting buzzed. Holy fart.
Just began.
Okay, so I'm reading off of what I wrote. Slight vanilla, whiskey comes through, numb mouth, numb brain, strong alcohol in this. Sweet dark chocolate, straight dark roast coffee, or a little bit of an espresso hit. Chicory, molasses comes to mind. Dark cherry sour, sweet balance with the kind of I don't know, just the malts that are used, the roastiness, the craziness there. It was very nice and balanced. The hops were balanced with this. A very good beer. It scored 97 on Beer Advocate, and I'm going to give it a well, I'll give it probably the same, 97. I think it's very delicious.
Oh, all
I
right.
would like. I've tried their other varieties too. Like Alex was saying, there's like a barrel aged one.
I don't know if I
And
had
that-
the barrel aged one, but I've had other
There's some
barrel.
different flavors though too. But yeah,
Alex, you are barrel aged.
Keep it up. I do love my barrel aged. You were right.
they're good though. This is good stuff. 95. Let's say 94 to 97, based on where you're getting it, what you're getting. It's up in that range. So that's as honest as I can be. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Thank you, Beerman. All right. Tanner's up with
Legendary Tanner.
All right, so I think I figured it out, right? So
whiskey review.
these ryes, that higher ABV, so it is very reminiscent of the Willet. So when these ryes get to this age at this proof, I think it's like I get a lot of like candied green apple, but it's almost like a caramelized brown sugar. You get that brown sugar note, and it intensifies the sweetness. So yeah, I would say green apple, citrusy orange, and that kind of like candied brown sugar going towards like molasses kind of flavor notes. And then even on the finish, cheers, John. On the finish, you get a nice baking spice that like kind of sticks around. It's lingering on the palate. At first, I was getting a little bit of that ethanol like alcohol burn in the chest, but afterwards, I was kind of acclimating to it, so it was starting to go down a lot easier. And then that spice, that like cinnamon bakery spice combined with vanilla, after that super sweet citrus and like apple note and caramel. this is definitely a solid product. I think I've kind of realized I really like bourbon, but I have just been blown away by some certain ryes lately, and I think that's kind of what fits my flavor profile more. Don't get me wrong, I love bourbon, but I'm starting to see like I really like ryes and what they can do. As far as a number, I don't know. This is really good. If I would have, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do like a blind comparison.
It's now it's Beermaster 100.
No, not 100. I'm gonna go.
Damn it!
I'm gonna go 95 on this, the Clyde Mays, but I think I would give the Willet even a higher score compared to whenever else I reviewed it, because that flavor note, it's one of those products. So if you get like a New England IPA, or if you get a bourbon or a rye, it's one of those flavor notes you kind of chase. And I'm getting that in this. And I realized that with the other rye. I'm like chasing that flavor note. And you have that with New England IPAs as well. You know, you get that certain distinct flavor note in the New England. And then you start to acclimate towards more of those. But that's just kind of how I feel about this, you know, to bring it back into the beer. Cheers, guys.
Alex.
Well, it's going to be an ounce of Beermaster 100. Damn it.
I'm trying to not, you know, give too high of a score, but still give it some credit.
Well, you're telling how it is, Mr. Tanner.
Yeah, it's good. This is really good.
All right.
Cheers.
So that was so the I must have missed that. So the Clyde Mays was a rye whiskey.
Yeah. That's why I was comparing it to the Willet rye.
I got you now.
Yeah, single barrel, 5 years, straight rye whiskey, 104 proof.
Okay, gotcha.
What was this was exclusively for Total Wine. So it was a Total Wine pick.
Yeah, store picks are cool when you can find them. There.
Yeah, barrel selects are awesome. Definitely recommend them.
Oh, cool. All right.
I've
only been in Total Wine.
Cheers, Tanner. I like that.
Check out the man, the myth, the legend, the
legendary
guys,
John.
how are you?
Hello.
Tanner, what's going on? Beer Man, Bumpy, Alex, Eric, what's going on? Happy Wednesday, middle of the week. We're this close to football season. This close.
We got next month, legendary John Pierre, which will be September.
4 more weeks. Start of college football. First opening week 0, and then week 1, and then the NFL. So we'll have our fall.
I'm this close to caring.
Yeah.
What else is there to watch? What, Women's World Cup? I mean, no disrespect to the Women's World Cup.
YouTube.
Well, YouTube. Yeah.
You're watching YouTube, exactly.
What are we drinking tonight, Sean?
Nothing special. Something I'm sure all of us have had before.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Probably brought this the last time, you know. So
Okay,
I bought an 18-pack for $11.99, which was a pretty good price of this beer. This was at the World's very popular beer, World's Fair, whenever it made its debut, 1863, if I believe what it is. I could be wrong. So y'all could tell me the date and say, hey, moron, it's not that date, it's this year.
Oh my God, you're tripping.
What kind of beer do you like? Heineken? Fuck that shit! Pabst Blue Ribbon!
I love that movie. I love that movie.
That was awesome.
Blue Velvet was a classic. I love
There
that.
you go.
Love that film.
Oh shit, dude.
Not the
This is
fun.
what I do. Dennis Hopper, Kyle MacLachlan, and that's a good movie. That is a good film.
I should watch the movie. I don't know what it is. So
Maybe off air.
Blue Velvet. Yeah.
Oh,
So it was a good indie film. So this is what the beer looks like, as you can see. You know, it's one of them classic American beers. It goes tonight. One of the panelists, Damon, from Tennessee, he had Narragansett, and Eric, you know about Narragansett very well, and we've got Narragansett here. Actually,
I've had Narragansett too. I've had it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I've had the coffee one, Autocraft.
yeah, and they have a bunch of flavors: the IPA, the Shandy, I've seen, at some of the stores, but the lager is probably popular. And the lagers they have at a couple of restaurants and a couple of hotels. I was at the Hotel Reverb back 2 years ago when I moved up here. I was at a birthday party for a friend at the Hotel Reverb, which is right across from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and they had Narragansett on draft, and I was like, "Wow, this is awesome on draft." By then, since I had moved up here, I had bought the 6-pack and 6-ounce cans. I bought the 12-pack. I had it. Pretty good. And I think I might have done a rehash of it. But then when I went and did and finally had it on draft at that location, I was like, wow, this is awesome. So one of them old school beers. But anyway, getting back to PBR. Y'all know what the ABV is. I can't look it up right now. I got all the stuff on my computer screen. One of them old school beers.
4.7, I think.
It has a sort of bit of a champagne taste. It's not the champagne of beers. It's not the champagne of beers like Miller High Life, but it has a sort of bit of a champagne taste, aftertaste to it. So here you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Paw roast.
Cheers.
Cheerios.
By the way, John Henderson Pierre, you sent me send me a message about some Coors banquet and
yeah, it was just a bunch of stories on the website about with all the situations going on with Bud Light and that situation, and how Molson Coors has kind of overtaken AB InBev, whatnot. I'm not going to get into all the social stuff, whatever. I mean, I guess whatever idea they had, but look, but what AB InBev is not going away because of this situation. Let's just call it out for what it is. They're going to be around for a while, but I think they will, and look, I know a lot of people in the LGBTQ community. I know a couple of friends of mine that I know very well, some very dear friends of mine. But they have to, and I told some of them, I said, hey, you're going to have to understand there's going to be, some people who are going to say, okay, understand about inclusion, but there'll be others who don't look at it that way, But again, I'm not going to get political, not get all whatever.
I was just asking you a question, not for you to get political. Just asking the question, bud.
Yeah, I'm not, but look, okay. I think that AB InBev will survive this situation. They'll be back stronger than ever. But they'll go through some bumps, like all companies.
Exactly.
Go through some situations. Car companies, all in these mega corporate, conglomerate behemoths go through some things.
Frank, let me ask you the question. I just wanted to ask. That's all. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. So, but overall, a nice beer. It has a very champagne wine-like taste to it, but it's always been a very enjoyable. Established Milwaukee, 1844, as I said right there. So,
Nice.
a good beer. The website, unfortunately, is pretty shitty. They don't have enough information on anything. Not just this. If you type papsrightnow.com, you'll see a bunch of things and be like, okay, wait a minute. Is that, Dragon's Milk? Are they involved in that? Or that beer, are they involved in this? Some of them, they don't have a lot of info of some of their stuff. So it's like two different websites. They need to do a better job of that. I guess their brewery is back in Milwaukee, or maybe still being brewed in San Antonio or Los Angeles. I don't know, because
I think they're headquartered in. I think the Pabst Ribbon Company is primarily. I could be wrong, but they're primarily doing brewing, I believe, in Wisconsin, and they're headquartered in Los Angeles, California. I think they were going to try to move it a couple of years ago somewhere overseas or something like that, and they're like, nope, we're keeping it right here in Los Angeles. All right, good on them to do that.
Los Angeles, San Antonio, or Milwaukee, one or the other. But I was disappointed that they got rid of the old tankard ale. I thought they could have done a better job promoting it. But even just like they've done, they should have done a better job promoting the Pabst. What was it? The extra, whatever they had. The Pabst PBR Extra.
Yeah, what's called extra? Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I thought they did a very piss poor job in promoting it. Even the Pabst Locale, another good one. They could have tapped into a market, and and like say for the light beer crowd, but they're gonna ride the horse with PBR all the way until the end. So whatever. So good luck on that. But it's always been a good beer, very enjoyable. I've never been disappointed in it. Old school as it gets. You go to a pool hall or any watering hole tavern or pub and have a good time. Drinking a PBR, eating a kielbasa or a nice hot dog or some wings or a nice good juicy burger with some fries on the side. It's a good enjoyable lager to pair with those beers. So
Nice.
I'll give you my score right now. I'll just go
right ahead with the score. Yeah,
I'll go 90, just like I did with the other beer I did tonight on J-Chat. I did Soul. I'll go same score, 91 out of 100 for PBR.
cool. Wow, sir. Nice. Thanks for joining us, John. Hell yeah. So I'm finishing up the glass of, once again, Nautical Terms Hazy IPA. Works Brewing Company in Greenlee, Colorado, in collaboration with Vitamin C Brewing in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Colorado and Massachusetts, 6.5%. I got to the bottom of the can, and I'm going to see it. Maybe not, but this beer definitely hazed up. And I definitely have some, what looks like, what do you call it? Like a ground pepper in it now from the sediment. I'm at this point. Let's take another nose quickly. Yeah, more of a peppery nose from the yeast strain there. More intense, dank element. Well, the mouthfeel got softened up, which was kind of what I was looking for. It still has a moderate to a little bit too much of a carbonation, little prickly burn to it, I guess is the best way I could describe that. This is a pretty good beer. However, it's really leaning towards that lemon lime, sea salty, electrolyte sports drink kind of an element in its flavor. The dankness is all in the background. Not a huge amount of citrus, juicy notes to it. Again, that's subdued in the background. I kind of wish that came out a little bit more. And I wish that the mouthfeel was a little bit more luxurious or pillowy, I guess would be the terminology for that. But that being said, I forget what the cost of the beer was. It could have been $4 and change for the can. I'll give it an 88 out of 100. That's a high B plus. I don't think. If you do not have access to anything vitamin C related, and for some reason you see the WeldWorks in the vitamin C beer, I would definitely get that. Not the greatest, to me, representation of what vitamin C actually does. I think their beers kind of kick a little bit more ass than this collaboration does. But yeah, definitely not a beer that I'm living in Massachusetts. I got too many good beers around me to have to just clamor to the store to buy this one again. A little biased there, sure, but yeah, I'm definitely. They could tweak a little bit of things if they want to do a collaboration next time and really dial this thing down and really give. I don't know if they're going to give Treehouse Brewing Company a run for their money, but they could try to get a little bit better mouthfeel and carbonation at least. That would really help. So 88.
Hey, legendary Eric, I do the same thing. I'll get the same beer if I want to drink it just to drink it. But other than that, I rarely do that because I'm doing beer reviews on your channel or on my channel or all my peeps' channels. So it's kind of hard. But I enjoy the challenge, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got Rajay coming in late. What's up, Rajay?
Legendary Rajay, what's up?
And I got to give a special shout out, and I confirmed this by checking the account. Thank you very much for the $10 donation, Thrash Life, to the Thomas Middle 75 channel of YouTube. Much obliged. If there's I don't know, certain beer review you want
$10? Is that all he's worth to you?
just $10.
No, it's just
I got drunk one night and gave what's our buddy's name down in Texas, Chad, $200, and that's how we had a live stream for his graduation. Woo!
Now,
Anyway,
is this
don't-
the PayPal one or is that the
that was the one where he did where they had the acoustic show happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He had enough money to do that, and then I was up with him until 8 a.m. in the morning, almost 24 hours. I'm like, holy shit.
Holy crap. That's nice.
Anyways, beer is fun when you do it in
Well, we can hang out regardless, Eric, because me and you, we do sometimes.
the things we do on the streams and sometimes the off-air ones.
Or
But
yes,
anyways,
exactly.
thank you, Thrash Life. You fools. Craft beer, and now you're broke. Here's what we like to do on said program. Let me put you guys in the way that you came into the stream. There we go. So my disclaimer here will be that, hey, everybody here's got a YouTube channel. Their names are shown on the screen as we've been here. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified when we all go live. If we have a premiere, if we do a new video, hit that subscribe button. That's what that bell does. You'll be notified of all these things. Let's go around everybody really quickly. Talk about what's going on in your YouTube channel and shout out a couple of folks you think on YouTube would be worth our watch. Alex, what you got?
Well, obviously Friday we're going to be doing Come Have a Beer with Alex around 8 o'clock. And then obviously we do the Alex and Friends Thursday nights around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And then we do Alex and Friends Monday nights around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And then obviously, like I said, occasionally, if it's not that, it could be any time of the week, but they're the 2 days right now. And then occasionally I'll do the beer reviews, because I want to get back to doing that sometimes, or food reviews, solo food reviews. So we'll obviously be doing Food Friday sometimes in the future too. Then not end that, obviously. So yeah, just to say, but also if you want some merch, check out the Legendary Beer Man. I don't see any t-shirts, but I do have some mugs still there, and I still have some stickers. I got to talk to Legendary Beer Man on that one. But beyond that, there is stickers and there's mugs. So if you want any t-shirts, he could get it back on there. But as of right now, they're the things I see. But yeah, that's the Legendary Beer Man's merch store, and get all his other stuff too. So not just mine, just get his stuff as well. And then everything else, everything else, just check out Rick Joplin, check out Legendary Beer Man, check out Legendary Bumpy, check out everybody that has a YouTube channel. Please enjoy. Cheers.
You get that? You get that, Bumpy Rose?
Appreciate you, Beer Man. I'm sorry I just had to shout you out because you're my friend too, so don't worry about it.
Fine.
You're the man with the
The
master
bell
plan,
didn't
Beer Man.
work on the
Don't forget.
videos.
Thanks for your support, though, by the way, Beer Man. Either way.
Go over to Bumpy Rose.
What the hell? What's going on? Oh, okay. I'm like, what is
With
going on
CO2.
here?
He's going to burn the house down. No, he's not.
Oh my God, what are you doing, Bumpy?
Look, I got a nipple on my finger.
Oh my
You have to
God.
put a warning for headphone users.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
man.
Why are you burning yourself? That's not cool. Bumpy, you are
Burning myself. That's from pressing hard on the button.
Oh, okay, we're good. That doesn't
Yeah,
even
no,
look
there was like barely anything left in it.
That does
Yeah,
look like
so
a
on my
nipple.
channel, I do have a video coming out tomorrow. Yay! 50-point inspection video. No live streams on my channel as of right now, and yeah, just appreciate hanging out with everybody and going on everybody else's lives as they're doing them, and yeah, it's nice. That's it. Cheers.
All right. Cool. Short and sweet.
Please, Bobby.
All right, Beer Man.
All right.
Some of the YouTube
Okay. First of all, thank you, Eric. This is a great show. Beer and Cheese Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern, every Tuesday. Anyone can bring it too. Just let me know in my emails in my About page. All spun out. The same one Wednesday. Everyone got their adjectives today assigned to them. They go find a beer based on those 2 words. And if you're new, you can bring whatever you like for the first show. So anyway, we do that at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific on the Westie time. I've got some beers that I got to put out for Regopolis and Regopolis' friend Bear. that they sent me. I've got about 5-6 beers I got to review there left. Other than that, not brewing for maybe 3 weeks. Taking a little break because I gotta get a bunch of product, PBW and cleaning stuff and sanitizer and other stuff I gotta take care of. I've also got to send out some beers to some tributers, and so hopefully you'll see some live reviews of those coming soon. Other than that, 2 people real quick, Shark Brewing and Adventures. I'm trying to get into the brewing side of life here more than just the tasting. So it's nice to have Shark Brewing there doing his stuff. So go check him out. And then you got a nice beer reviewer from my neck of the woods in Portland. You guys probably know him, but Hops and Brews. He's got the little bunny rabbit holding the beer bottle. He just did a automatic bourbon shower dispenser review.
Hops and Brews.
Hops and Brews. Very cool
Hops
dude. Very
and
nice
Brews.
guy. He's from my neck of the wood too. He's kind of from he's from like Cerritos, California, or Anaheim or something. I'm from Los Angeles, so yeah. So that's it. Thank you, Eric. Cheers.
Hops and Brews.
Cheers.
Cheers,
All
man.
right. Time for 10.
All right. So some shout outs from me. Of course, you can go check out the channel. I just recently did a comparison of Wild Turkey 101 and 81. So that was fun. I got the Russell's Reserve 10 year. I'm going to be comparing that to the Eagle Rare 10 year. And yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a lot more, getting back into whiskey a lot, but I'm also going to be doing some beer reviews. So you'll see those on my channel. Probably just as much as you'll see the whiskey reviews. But yeah, I want to get more into doing like comparisons and kind of like what me and Bumpy did with the blinds, the blind beers. I like to do a lot more blinds with like whiskey and tequila and stuff. Because you can always look at a label and say, hey, I really like this. Like the outcome, I don't want to give too much away, but the outcome of there's a brand that you really enjoy, and you might compare it to something else blind, and you might pick something that you would never guess you would pick. So I want to get more into those style videos. Yeah, so just look out for that, and shout out to other people. Definitely shout out to Curiosity Public. We're watching a lot of their videos. They've been definitely inspiring me to do more like of a variety rather than just whiskey and beer. I've been getting into tequila and all that stuff. So yeah, shout out to them, and also shout out to Independent Joe. Pretty much spell out Independent Joe on YouTube. You'll find his channel, but his channel doesn't have the E's. So he does like a lot of whiskey reviews. I could probably post just a link to this thing. There you go. Alex is looking it up. Yeah, it's pretty much his Independent Joe without the E's. I'll put it in the chat there. Go check him out. It's a good dude. Definitely a big bourbon fan. Put that there. All right. And yeah, thanks for having me, Eric. Cheers, man.
Independent Joe, everybody, go check him out.
Nice.
Beverage Rainbow.
I'll be real quick with mine. I did the spicy tamarind from Smirnoff Ice. I have the Pirate Water Margarita, and the original Smirnoff Ice original. So those are the two I have. I'll probably get some more beers this week. I saw one beer that really caught my eye at one store today. I'm definitely gonna more likely probably go run back and pick it up. It was around $6. That was the Dragon's Milk Oak Barrel Age Ale. I'm sure you probably have heard of that from Dragon's Milk. No.
No.
Heard of Dragon's Milk.
I've heard of that.
What is it? What is it? What's the beer?
Dragon's Milk, New Holland Dragon's Milk Oak Barrel Age.
Never had that yet. No, but I've had the Dragon's Milk beers. I'll have to look for it.
So
Yeah.
they had it at a good price. I'll probably go and run back this weekend, check it out, and pick one up. A 4-pack for about $7, where it usually runs about maybe $20. So it
Jeez.
tells me when you have those deals, tells me number two things. It's either out of date, which is like 90% of the time,
Yup.
or they just like they're trying to get rid of it, bringing new stuff in. So,
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it. And of course, right now they have a bunch of Oktoberfest and Marsden beers right now on the market. I mean, you have Founders.
Love it.
You got Sam Adams with their Oktoberfest. I'm trying to think who else. I still had their Oktoberfest. I think it might have been not Founders. That's a well-known beer company. Sierra Nevada has their Oktoberfest as well. The store I was at today, it's here we are, August 2nd. I guess this is the time to put it out there, whatever. So I'll be looking for the singles. I will not be buying the whole 12-pack.
No.
Those Oktoberfest. Nothing against them, but give me my regular adjunct lager before I pay whatever amount of price for an Oktoberfest Marzen. So I do like them. I'm not
But not
paying. Give me a single. So I'll look at my two spots I go to. There's a place called Local Vine here in Johns Creek, and also the other spot I go to is, of course, Total Wine up here in Dunwoody. I go to, so I'll look at those two places to see what I can find beer wise, and then go from there. In terms of the Marzen, the new edition of these Marzens. Outside of that, not much else. I don't have anything else. Of course, Eric, you're doing your show on Wednesday nights. Support that. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Jay, this coming Friday, we'll be doing Fandango Friday. Liquor or Liqueurs. You join that show at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Alex, your show on Friday nights at 8:00 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Beer and food pairings.
No, I'm doing come have a beer with Alex right now. No,
Oh, okay. Come have a beer with Alex.
yeah. I also
8
do
Eastern,
the,
5 Pacific.
but I do the
Yeah,
Alex
come
and,
with that
I do
guy,
the Alex and Friends Thursday and Monday as well around 10
Thur-
o'clock.
What time?
I do the not come have beer. Alex and Friends on Thursday nights around 10 o'clock, 10:30, and Monday nights around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And then I obviously do
So you have that. Forget what I just said. 8 o'clock, but 10, 10:30. Around that time.
No, the 8 o'clock one. The 8 o'clock one is come have a beer with Alex on Friday.
Okay, come have a beer with Alex. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, and then the one at 10 o'clock is what?
10 o'clock, 10:30 on Monday night, and Thursday night would be Alex and Friends.
Okay, cool.
This is
And-
Come Have
and
a
Bumpy.
Headache with Thomas Metal on Wednesday nights here. Whoa.
Yeah. And Bumpy, you still doing your show? Yeah, look at Bumpy.
He hasn't done a show in a while, buddy.
Okay, Bumpy hasn't done. Okay, Beer Man, beer and cheese on Tuesday nights, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, right?
8, yes. Yeah, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Yep.
All right. So there you go. There's all the shows we have.
Try and
And-
show up. It'd be great.
And
to
that's
have
it. That is it. So it's been fun, gentlemen.
Thank you,
Here's
Rambo.
you. Here's
Rambo.
you.
Rambo. All right. We do this. This is Thomas Metal, 75 channel of YouTube. Massachusetts beer reviews. And we're doing this every Wednesday. Wildcard Wednesday again. If you didn't see the program for the last hour and almost 20 minutes here, it's bring a beer, wine, or a spirit, any adult beverage, really, and let's have fun. Just don't be a douche, and everything's peachy keen. I gotta post more personal singular beer reviews. I gotta do more of that. That was my New Year's resolution, and never really accomplished very well. Hitting the go live button's way too easy and requires less effort. You should really put effort into your channel if you want more subscribers. So try that out. You know who did that? Beverage Ramble. But anyways,
I did that
yeah,
too.
beer reviews. I got his T-shirt on, so go subscribe to that man. I don't know what he really does these days, but he basically is a beer reviewer, and you'll find a lot of good, fun, entertaining content, even if it's not a beer-related video there. So go check him out. And let's see if I can give you something totally, switching gears here to check out. Go check out. I don't know. Go check out. Let's see. Go check out Greg's Kitchen. Hell yeah. He's a YouTuber in Australia that does fast food pizza reviews, and he's cooking in the kitchen, and he's hilarious as hell. So go check him out. Greg's Kitchen and Flacco's Beer Reviews. Yeah, very good.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Whiskey Scout showed up. Oh, hello, Whiskey Scout. He said he looks like
Legendary Robert.
And you, bro. Oh, yeah.
And Ryan's Beer Reviews. You're just gonna have to pay attention to that notification bell. Yeah, man. And just remember, anytime you would like to upload a video, on your YouTube channel, you can determine if you want to set it up. And I think John Anelli does it a lot of the time. You can set it up as a premiere, which means you'll have a live chat while the recorded video premieres, and you can chat along with the people as that video premieres. So pretty cool stuff. I did it once. It was kind of cool. So yeah, this has been a good show, good program. Again, I'm going to do this one more time before we do our customary shout outs, or our sign off, should I say. Again, hit that subscribe button. We all got that YouTube channel. I don't want to keep harping that over and over again, but it really helps our channels grow and the algorithm give you more of our pretty faces to the rest of you watching out there on the YouTube internet land. So we will go over to Alex. But before we do that, I say on my channel, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Right?
Cheers.
Cheerios.
This is Alex, the Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex, Beer Master, signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.